Yeah, we should be live. All right, we are live and we are doing a run test because we want to see how our new exciting programs are going to be like. So, to everybody that is joining us now, we are live. Of course, you can't see me. You can't see me. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are doing a test run. We are doing a test run of how the services shall be, and also sound check. We do our sound check. Can somebody tell me if the sound is okay? Yeah, that's, I'm being told that our sound is actually coming well. So to everybody watching, tell me what do you want us to talk about? What kind of programs, what kind of topics, what kind of discussions do you want us to engage? Can you please write it in the comment section? And perhaps at 8 o'clock, now that we can see that everything is running smoothly, we can go live. We can start our services today. So do send me a message. Do write it down. Do write it down in the comment section right now, and let me know what programs you would like to engage with. It's very important that I hear from you. It's very important that I engage with you. So what programs would you like us to do? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna be looking at your comments, and we can start right away this evening. We can start right away. Yep, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. What programs do you want to engage with me? Let's have a discussion around this. And all right, who is texting? Who is texting? What programs must we have? Who is online? Everybody that is joining us, we are discussing about the programs that I want us to have. We are having very exciting programs. I've got my programs of my own, but it'll be good for me to hear from you. What programs do you want us to have? What discussions do you want us to have? What questions do you have, so that we can interact online? It's going to be very awesome. It's going to be very nice. I need us to have this talk. I'm not sure if I should open up and that you see my face, and perhaps you can actually tell that it's me, it's real. So we need to have these programs. So please engage with me. Engage with me. Let's see. All right. I see Philip Mazaika. He says, I can hear you clearly, Daddy. Thank you for confirming that, which is very good. Perhaps you can also let me know the quality of the sound, the manner in which the sound is coming to you, the quality of the sound. Very, very important. Let's get the quality of the sound as well. If somebody can do that. Philip Mazaika comes back and he says, question and answer session. So that means in all of our weekly programs, there will be a day that we will have question and answer. Okay, that's good. To the rest of us, that we don't have many people watching. As a matter of fact, we do have 6 that are connected right now, which is a starting point. It's good. Not so many people right now know that we are live, and not so many people were used to get us live weekly. But we have now put measures in place that every week, if not maybe 3-4 times every week, we're going to be live. So all that data that you have in your phone, in your house, in your Wi-Fi's, you're not just going to be using it on TikTok, Facebook, watching videos that do not benefit you anything. But we are going to be engaging in very informative information, engaging in life-changing messages and discussions. So the only person up to so far who is commenting is Philip Mazaika. He comes back and he says, the sound is well balanced. Thank you for that confirmation. So my engineers, please, you need to take note of how the sound is set so that we will not change it. We will just know that our sound is set right there and it will not change. Okay, so now that we have gotten the issue of sound out of the question, we now need to talk about the subject. So the first subject that Pastor Philip have raised is the subject of question and answer. So we have question and answer. And by the way, there's a reason, ladies and gentlemen, to everybody that is watching. I know we were having a good viewership on Facebook, over 9, close to 10,000 followers and so forth. But there is a lot of censorship on Facebook. Okay? There is a lot of censorship on Facebook. So we had to shift. Most of our videos were being blocked, So we had to shift from Facebook to... There is, of course, censorship. We will have to watch rights, copyright, and so forth on YouTube. But it's not as bad as Facebook. So please, you need to tell somebody that we are on YouTube, and we are also trying to build our YouTube family, our YouTube account. So let's have it, ladies and gentlemen, let's have it. What do you want us to talk about? What do you want us to talk about? Very, very important. Very, very important. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna let you see me. I'm gonna let you watch, well, look at my face. But this broadcast is a test, okay? Is a test. So I need you to engage. Tell me how you are receiving the word, how you are receiving the sound. Is it okay? Okay. So come, let's engage. Let's engage. Engage with me. Engage with me. I'm waiting for. We are setting up for. We are setting up for new programs. Okay. On. We are setting up new programs. Let's go, let's go. I'm waiting for you. My technicians, you can also let me know who is engaging. Who is engaging? Let's check. Who is there? Who has put some comments? Who has put some comments? Okay, I've got Daniel. Daniel goes on to say, good evening, Papa. Good evening, Daniel. How are you? How are you, Daniel? Send this link to everybody, by the way. Send this link to everyone. Let's get everybody. Let's get everybody. Let's get everybody. To everybody that is joining us, we are saying we are bringing new programs and we want to engage with everybody that follows us, and we even want more people to follow us. So may you please tell us what you would like us to engage in. What you would like us to engage in. Very, very, very important for us to talk about these things. Very, very important. So please, let's go, let's go, let's go. Who is there? Who is not there? So the last comment I'm seeing right now is from Daniel, who said, good evening. And I think I greeted back. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. The services have not yet started. Okay, the services have not yet started, but we are doing a run test. We are doing a run test. Services has not yet started, but we are doing a run test of how things should be looking like. So let's engage. Let's engage. Let's engage. Let's engage. Very, very imperative that you engage with the prophet. Very, very imperative. Very, very imperative. Let's engage. So we are discussing what must we be doing? What programs must we run? Ezekiel, good evening, Daddy. Marriage and divorce in church. Okay, so that would mean I would have to introduce a podcast. Me and my wife, we sit and sometimes we invite some couples, okay? And then we sit and we begin to talk about marriage. All right, so I can invite my wife and we sit, the two of us. Then the other time I can invite other couples. As a matter of fact, my wife had suggested it that why don't we start a podcast for marriage? So it'll be good. It'll be good. Thank you for raising it up. Everybody who is here, we have about 12 people now. Come on, guys. It's important that you engage. Don't just be there. Engage with me, all right? Like I said, maybe I need to let you see me. But of course, I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. But let's see. Perhaps I can quickly prepare myself that I can then engage with you. I can maybe prepare myself. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Let us engage. Let us engage. Let us engage. Let us engage, child of God. I wasn't really ready to come out and show you my face, but let me prepare so that I can come out and show you my face. You can even comment if you want to see my face. Is it, yes, man of God, show us your face. We are ready to see your face. Are you ready to see my face? It's a very casual thing that we are doing right now. Very, very casual. But it's good for me to also make sure that I am ready to engage with you. Okay. I'm ready to engage with you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let us engage, child of God. Let us engage. Let us engage. Let us engage, child of God. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I want to let you see my face. The songwriter says, I want to see your face. I want to know your ways. What programs? That's what the main thing that's the thing that we are talking about. What programs? What programs? What programs? What programs? What programs? Okay, all right. I was not looking at the comments due to the preps as I talk to you. Yes, I'm hearing you, Daddy, from Wizbar. Ezekiel, yes, Daddy, we can still hear you. I connect. Yes, we are ready. Good evening. Those that are joining us, listen, we are not just engaging, okay? We are not just engaging. We are saying what programs, okay? What programs can we give? Okay, so far there are two suggestions. We have marriage and divorce in church. We have question and answer, okay? And the rest of us have not yet forwarded their suggestions as far as issues of programs that we can engage with you. So please, child of God, what can we do? Let's engage, all right? Let's engage. We need to engage. We need to engage. Let us know, what can we do? How can we do it? Let's engage. Let's engage. Let's engage. We need to engage. We need to engage. Let us engage. What programs must we do? Okay, maybe let me give my face for a few minutes. Though I was not ready to see you, but we're going to be having these weekly services, okay? We are definitely going to be having these weekly services. And 3 times a week, perhaps, we can be discussing, maybe 3 to 4 times, we can be discussing we can be discussing. All right. All right, all right, all right. Are you ready, child of God? Are you ready? 'Cause I am ready. All right. Maybe we can allow them to see our face. They can get a glimpse of what's happening in in the studio. My technicians. Instead of wasting your data on information that will not benefit you, we have decided to begin to do it the way we used to do in lockdown, okay? We have decided to do it the way we used to do in lockdown. So we are going to be engaging, so yeah. Okay. I think my technicians are ready. Let's give them my face. Dry bits, evening daddy, evening dry bits. Let's give them my face and let's see. Let's give them my face. All right. So there we go. I welcome all of you. Good evening to all of you. It is my prayer that this engagement can become fruitful. I do not have much time with you here. The reason why I have decided to come live, it is so that we can run a test of the studio and also to try and get everybody and not to try and tell everybody that we are going to be doing some services like the way we used to do it in lockdown. So up to so far, I've got 2 suggestions. You were not seeing me. Perhaps you thought it's not me. No, it's me. Okay, you can look at my face. It's me. I'm here. All right. My name is Lovemore Mazaika. I'm here. So we have question and answer. And by the way, as you can see, the lightning of, we have not even put lights as yet. We are supposed to then put lights and so forth. Okay, we are yet to do that. We are going to put lights. So we have question and answer programs or sessions. We have marriage sessions. To everybody that is watching me, are these is it all that you would want to hear from me, perhaps with my wife? Or do you have other programs that are very informative, life-changing, very much engaging, that you would like to suggest? That's why I opened the comment section, so that I may hear you. All right. And you can even suggest the time. All right. What time do you prefer to have the programs? What time do you prefer to have the programs? So let's have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have it. Let's have it. What programs do you want us to do? What programs do you want us to talk about? Let's have it. I want to hear from you. I'm looking at your, by the time I'm looking at your comments, so I need you to engage with me. I need you to engage with me. All right. And it's also important for you to subscribe to the channel. It's also important for you to turn on notifications. It's also important for you to make sure that you share the link. And very important for you to like the video. It helps with the algorithm. You know, we don't just like, you know, it's not just like we want to just see you liking it so that we'll be like, wow, our video was liked by so many people. But you sharing the link, you liking the video, you are actually helping the gospel to go further. All right? There's a reason why people continue to say, like the video. For us, we must actually like the videos. Every time when we post something, like it, share it. It will help with the algorithm. It will help us reach more people. Okay? Wizbar, not sure of your first name, but Wizbar is saying business program. So now I've got 3 suggestions. I've got question and answer, I've got marriage programs, I've got business programs. Definitely. I'm a businessman. All right. So I can bring business programs. We can be talking business. We can be talking investments. We can be talking money. We can be talking principles of business, especially from a Christian view. All right. From a Christian view. So we can be talking business. So please keep them coming. All right. Keep them coming. Though everybody who is online, type something. Come on. Surely there's a program you would want us to do. All right? Something that, I mean, you guys, you're always on internet. You're always on, what do you call this, social media. You know programs, all right? That's the reason why I'm coming to you. Hakiso said, during our fasting in December, you said grace is something that you look for. So we need a session on how we look for grace. That's very important. We need a session on how we can look for grace. Yeah. I mean, from the book of Hebrews, all right? From the book of Hebrews, we know the Bible speaks about let's look for grace. As a matter of fact, that verse right now, and it's Hebrews chapter number 4, verse number 16, and we're just going to open it. Hebrews 4, verse number 16. You know, when people start to talk about the verses that you would have taught on, and then they are asking questions on those verses, that shows maturity. Okay? And by the way, I'm actually studying the book of Hebrews. I'm on chapter number 7. I started today. I was talking to that's another thing. I was talking to my wife, and we gave ourselves a challenge. And we said, we are going to read the Bible cover to cover. Of course, we're not just going to read it from Genesis, Exodus, not like that. But we are starting, we have already started from the New Testament. We are reading so far the book of Hebrews. I'm already on chapter number 7. And our reading is not just like reading like a novel. We are actually studying. We're actually writing notes. You read, you write notes, you write your understanding, and so forth. And we are not studying this to come and preach. We are studying for ourselves, all right? So as much as I am in the book of Hebrews, on a Sunday, you might hear me teaching from the book of 2 Chronicles, where our theme is coming from. Okay? I'll be like, what? He's studying the book of... No, I'm not studying to preach. And I think that goes to every man of God, every church leader, everyone who stands in front of people to teach the word. You do not study to teach the word. You don't read it so that you can go and teach it. You study for yourself. What has worked for you, what has had a great impact in your life. That which overflows is that which will touch people out of your life. So please get that. So the last verse of chapter number 4 of the book of Hebrews says, let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. So grace, you actually find it. And something that you find it is something that you look for. So you look for grace. Now, it has got so many dimensions, because if we just touch it from begin to look for grace, then one might come in and say, but then will it be grace? Because grace is undeserving favor. But then if I'm now looking for that favor, is it still favor? Okay? So you have to understand the dimensions of grace. All right? There is the grace where Jesus, where First John says, he loved us first. All right? We love him because he loved us first. So that is this grace that has found you. Okay? But then there is the other grace that you need to look for. You need to know how to look for that grace. So I think from what Hakiso has highlighted, he actually knows what he is talking about. Hallelujah. So we are going to do that. We are going to talk about the grace that we are going to get and use in time of need. Are you still there, child of God? I need to know what programs do you want us to talk about? What programs do you want us to talk about? Let's look at the comment section. Tembi says, good evening, Daddy. Good evening, Tembi. How are you? So definitely there is going to come a teaching where we are going to teach about the grace. About the grace. All right. So Lebo Kang says, good evening, Daddy. Good evening, Lebo. How are you? Let's get it, guys. So is that all? According to what I have received, we have question and answer, marriage, business, and then we have the subject of grace. 4 programs that you have suggested. Are you comfortable with them? Have you made your own? Have you made your own suggestion? Let's suggest them. Let's keep them coming. Let's suggest them. Let's keep them coming. All right. I'm waiting for somebody to type. To be very, very, very important for us to get these programs running. Very excited, I tell you. Super, super excited I am, because I want to really engage with you in all of these programs. So please, let's engage. Let us engage. Let us engage. Good evening, Daddy. I am connected. That is coming from Renee Rampete. Good evening, Miss Rampete. Good evening, Daddy, from Livingston. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I'm waiting to see your comments. All right, I've got my gadget with me. I'm waiting to see your comments. Today I was not coming to actually teach, but number one, it was a run test. I think you can see it, that it's a written test run for new programs with Prophet Lovemore Mazaika. And so it's just a test run, nothing fancy there. We are yet to put some lights in this studio. All right, we're here to put some lights. If you can hear like a continuous sound, it's because our aircon in this studio does make some noise. So, all right. People that are in the studio, you are also allowed to suggest what would you want us, our technicians, some people that are sitting on that other side. What would you like us to talk about in these new exciting programs? My goal is to be online 3 times to 4 times, excluding our Sunday service. All right, excluding our Sunday service. So please, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Are you still there? Are you still there? We need to talk. We need to talk. Oh, ho, 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 ho. My technicians, do we still have people? Do we still have some people in the house that are willing? All right. What do we have? Tembi says, with the diligence and excellency. That's a very good subject, all right? So some we can bring them as series, all right? For instance, we can bring a series of grace, how to look for it. We can bring a series on kingdom service, all right? We can bring a series on that. So, which will be very good. Then we have Livingstone saying online worship service. All right. Online worship service, very important. Okay. There are 3 things that you must never stop doing in your entire life. That is to study the Word of God and meditate on it. That is to pray, and that is to worship God. So, if ever you want to continue to grow spiritually, these are the 3 things that you are not supposed to stop doing. So, worship service, I do agree. So we are definitely going to have such worship service as well. It will be very beneficial, very, very beneficial. So let's get those. Let's get those. Hallelujah. We will definitely